Michael Discioarro used to prosecute cases in New York City and is with us now. He's a defense attorney. Michael, I remember when you and I talked when this happened. I guess it's almost been a year ago when the first indictment came down. Lots happened in a year. That you thought there was a real chance of acquittal by a New York jury. Has your opinion changed?
No, it hasn't. Both on the criminal case in Manhattan and on the civil case, that is a very unique case. And when you speak to people on the civil case, when you speak to people in the real estate business, the idea of valuation is sort of a time-tested dance that real estate professionals do with each other.
No, Michael, I know, I'm just going to stop you. I get that on the civil case, and that's going to be tomorrow when there's a possibility of the penalties that are delivered. I would just get me to the criminal case here, just so we stay in the same lanes.
Sure. Yeah, this is an astoundingly confusing case. It's going to be a very difficult case for the prosecution to present. It's going to be very difficult for jurors to understand. And it is the weakest case. And the star witness is Michael Cohen. Now, I don't get involved in the politics, but when you have somebody who's a convicted perjurer as your star witness, that cross-examination is going to go on for days. Plus, in the criminal world, it's not like in the civil world where you have these loose standards. You have to prove that Donald Trump himself committed these acts. And he intended to commit a crime. This is the worst case out of all these cases, and I've talked about it at length. This case simply should not be, and he's being treated differently in this case than other defendants. We've never seen a prosecution like this.
I'm thinking about this as it relates to just the politics of it, because there's the law side, there's the politics side. They've never intersected in a way like this before. But one of the discussions always about the Georgia case was that it was going to be on camera. You were going to have cameras in the courtroom, and you were going to watch the president's trial. I'm wondering, who do you think it benefits to not have cameras in the courtroom in the New York case?
I think it benefits the prosecution, because you're not going to be able to see the damaging cross-examination of Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen is going to, as we say in the business, he's going to be left for dead after he gets cross-examined. And he's done so many things.
Forgive me, you said, as we say in the business, left for dead. What does that mean?
That means after you get done cross-examining someone, he's on the stand completely in tatters. He simply, okay. You can't revive him. So it's going to be
the prosecution won't be able to revive their star witness because he's been so impeached.
No way, because he has so much baggage. So much baggage.
So how does that play? I mean, we've done this before. We've talked about New York juries. New York City voted overwhelmingly for Joe Biden. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but by multiple double digits, right? So the jury pool is going to be, just by dint of the math, almost certainly a large percentage of people who voted for or would have voted for Joe Biden. You've been in front of a lot of New York juries. Does the politics matter here?
I really don't think so. This is a Manhattan jury. This isn't just a New York City jury. So you're going to have very highly educated people on this jury. And I caution the DA. He believes that perhaps the politics may bring him over the line. But once that jury room door closes, these are going to be very smart and opinionated people, and they're going to be read jury instructions by the judge that says you must find him guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, all of you. And even with the politics of this, even with the Trump name, I don't think this case makes it over the line. It's simply a very, very weak factual case with a very flawed witness.
Michael, you've been saying this now for a year, literally, since we started talking about this. We're always grateful for your insight and analysis. Starting March 25th, you're going to be an awfully busy man with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again, Leland.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.